Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 of Ultimate Team. In this episode, we will be doing a pink Daniel Sturridge review. So I have him for 5 games on loan. I'm going to be playing 5 games with him, and we can see how he does. So the first game, we see the guy's team, standard BPL team. He's got Hazard, which is quite good. And so the first chance will come in the 5th minute as Sanchez picks it up on the right wing. So this is the first Ultimate Team gameplay you'll actually see me do. I'm quite good at Ultimate Team, not bragging, but if you look at my record, it's quite good. Sanchez whips in towards Sturridge, and it would only take him 6.5 minutes to score. So Daniel Sturridge, pink Sturridge, scores already in the 6th minute. And if you could buy him, I was thinking, I would definitely, although I don't buy coins, I just open FIFA packs sometimes. Nice header from Sturridge. And in the 90th minute, we scored another goal, and they'd also scored another. It was 2-1. Daniel Sturridge goes for a looping shot here, which was deflected over the bar. And that was it for that game. We did draw the game 2-2. Sorry for not showing Sturridge's rating. That'll be at the end of the other games. And the next game will be against this guy's team, who quite standard. I don't know why he's got Socrates. Sturridge goes for a chip there in the 20th minute. That hits the bar. And in the 25th minute, Alexis Sanchez picks up the ball on the right wing, which I'll be saying a lot in this commentary because I like passing the ball to Sanchez because he's really good. Beats 2 men, one of them Socrates and the other Sanya, cuts inside, nutmegs someone, gives it to Sturridge, open goal. But the goalkeeper makes a save, so he's missed an open goal there, which isn't too good. And the 31st minute, Sanchez already has the ball on the right wing, beats Sanya, makes him look stupid, eventually whips it in, it goes too far, gets to Schürrle, he heads it back to Daniel Sturridge, who heads it into the back of the net. Brilliant goal, 1-0, it was kind of 2 headers there because the ball went too far, it went to Schürrle, but he was able to head it back to Sturridge. And up front I've got Schürrle, Schürrle, Sturridge and Sanchez, so that's the new Sterling, Sturridge and Suarez. That pretty cool. And in the 41st minute, it's still 1-0, and Sanchez gets played through on the right wing, whips it in again towards Sturridge, and he does indeed score another goal for Piku, which is my team name if you ever spot me on Ultimate Team. So we are 2-0 up. Second game in, Sturridge has already got 2 goals. This was quite because it was a great ball, and I didn't expect him to head it down, but I prefer goals if they're bottom corner than top corner. And he decides to bring on Van Persie, Sidney Sam and Steven Gerrard in the 60th minute, which, don't worry, I gave him a bit of stick about it. And I think he was a bit confused because when the ball got passed to Chris Smalling, Sturridge was able to tackle, go through one-on-one the goalkeeper, and yes, you know the outcome. Sturridge did indeed score to make it 3-0 to us. So only 2 games in, that's Sturridge's 4th goal, and I was so happy because he's such a good player. I'm not actually sure if he's actually got a real card, but you know what's going to happen in the 66th minute. The guy pauses the game, and eventually, after wasting down the clock a bit, he does indeed rage quit. So Sturridge gets another half an hour chipped off of his career with Piku, not able to play with us anymore. So we did get 3 goals in 66 minutes, which is really good. We do go on to win the game, which is nice and moves me up the division a bit. And the third game will be against FC Bayern, and he has a pretty solid team. I'm not sure he's got Joel Campbell, but he has Schürrle, Lewandowski. He has Sturridge as well, but not the normal one. And he also has Matt Hummels, who is quite good, and Schürrle on the left mid. But in the 12th minute, unfortunately, Sturridge would be chipped off another game for Piku because the game pauses and EA rage quit me. And it puts the 10th loss on my Ultimate Team record, which is really good. If you look at that, to be honest, I have 10 losses, 54 wins, I think. And probably half of them losses are just because of EA quits, which is really stupid, I know. But yeah. So Sturridge basically loses the whole game, so we basically have on loan for 4 games. And the 4th game, there'll be 5 games in this because I wanted to use them all. The 4th game will be against FC Shani. He has a standard BPL team. I'm not sure why he's got Vermaelen left centre back. Maybe he still thinks he plays for Arsenal, but he doesn't. But in the 5th minute, Schürrle gets the ball. He's beasting on the defenders, gets past like 5 of them, chips it over towards Sanchez, and he volleys the ball in the back of the net. So why are you showing me this highlight? Because Sturridge has nothing to do with it. And yes, Sturridge did have nothing to do with it. But after, unfortunately, you will see another bit chipped off, because after I score the 2nd goal, this guy does... actually, no, did he rage quit on 1-0? Yes, he did. He rage quits on 1-0. So only 6 minutes in, Sturridge has another game chipped off. So I basically can only use him for 3 games now, because the other 2 games, it was a disconnect on the 13th minute and a rage quit on the 6th. So we do win the game. That just proves how good I am at Ultimate Team and puts another win on my record. In the 5th game, which will be the last game that Sturridge got to play in for me, we'll be coming up against this brilliant BPL team with informed Thiago Silva and Hazard on the left mid. And in the 45th minute, Schürrle gets the ball, looks for Sturridge, eventually finds Sanchez, turns, shoots and scores. So you might be thinking now as well, why are you showing us this highlight? Sturridge has got nothing to do with it. And you would be right in saying that, because Sturridge did have nothing to do with it. And unfortunately, after I score the second goal, this guy goes and rage quits as well. So basically, I get to use Sturridge for 2.5 games, which EA should recognise that and give me the extra time. And what a goal this was from Mata. Held off like 6 defenders and chipped the keeper, which is so overpowered this year. Guys, I so recommend it. Just hold down L1, and if you're on Xbox, LB. Power it up to about halfway if you're on the edge of the box. If you're on the 6-yard area, 2 bars, and it was guaranteed to go over the keeper. I used chips so much, and unfortunately, this guy does rage quit as well. So Sturridge only gets 2.5 games for me. And he does very well in 2.5 games. He got 4 goals. He got a hat-trick for me. Gets a 7.5 rating in that game. And that will be all the games you see with Pink Sturridge in. So as you can confirm there, games played 5 apparently, which clearly not. Goals scored 4. There will be another episode of this, not with Sturridge, with Messi. I've got him on loan for 4 games. I accidentally played a game with him. Sorry about that. I will have 4 games with normal Lionel Messi. So if you did enjoy this video, leave a like. It is much appreciated. If you're not subscribed, then do subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.